My name is Pebble, and I am a video game streamer. Yes, I am. And today, folks, we're going to play a game called Fortnite. You've seen it often. You're seeing it again today. Pebble. Fortnite. We might not be playing, I will tell you, we might not be doing the Battle Royale. I gotta figure that out. It really depends on how I feel. We're gonna figure that out. But let's jump into it. Let's have some fun today. We had a relatively easy day today. We did not stream very much today at all. Streamed a little bit. Pebble's trying to get things together in his life. Trying to put his life together. As far as working goes, a lot of people get to stream for their job. That's what a lot of people do. There's people that actually are able to stream for a job. I have not found that to be a lucrative situation. In fact, I've never streamed for money. I think somebody gave me money a couple times. I'm still hoping that happens eventually, where people PayPal us or whatever, but it rarely happens. And honestly, like, I'd like to get paid for streaming, but I never thought, just because I stream a lot, I never thought, like, you owe me, you know what I mean? Like, I realize this is a blessed. If you're lucky enough to do this for a job, you're lucky. You're lucky. That's why they say if you're lucky. Ladies and gentlemen, take a look at the Battle Royale. There's 520,000 people. That's too many. So I'm gonna do the OG. We're gonna play some Fortnite OG today. And I think that's what I'm gonna play for a while. And I'll tell you what my situation is. Some people know, some people don't. There's some people that do watch these streams, but probably I should direct my energy and attention to the person that has not seen my stream. So basically, and I always like to do that anyway, because it helps. It re-establishes what we've been doing here. Ladies and gentlemen, what we do is we play Fortnite. Usually we'll play Battle Royale. The seasons change, and that's exciting. But this season has not been that great for me. I have not enjoyed the weapons that much. There was one weapon that I liked, and that was pretty much it. Basically, there was like 3 weapons that were really, all the weapons were brand new. These weapons are good to go. But in Battle Royale, the weapons were, there was a surgical burst. I didn't like that one. It was just weak. It just didn't seem like it was really doing much. Then there was a gun that was a chaos rifle. And that one we did like. That was the gun we liked. And that was the one that we were really killing people with. It was a rifle that could kill from long distance. And then there was a gun called, there was a Ranger pistol. And that was good. The Ranger pistol was good. And then there was another one that was like another handgun. And it might have been a like a silencer. That was okay, but it was still good. But they just weren't, the weapons weren't really that great. I still had yet to find why can't I think of words lately? Sniper rifle. I couldn't find a sniper rifle. This is in Battle Royale. Not in this one. This one, everything's good to go. We've got some good weapons here in this game, and so that's what we're gonna do here. We're gonna play some Fortnite OG, and I don't know, maybe we'll give it a go. I mean, I'm not going to say no for sure, but God, it was really, maybe we'll find some joy in it after, I wasn't really enjoying it. That was the problem. But I was doing good. We were coming second place. Like, we had one win yesterday, and that was encouraging. I was like, there you go. If you get a win, that's good. But, like, it was just dragging on for me because the weapons just weren't good. And the idea with the seasons, when they roll out new seasons, is that they give you new weapons as you go. Like, they'll roll it out, in other words, like slowly. And yeah, So that was my big problem with it. And I was just like, you know what? It's like I could still do it, but I think I'm just gonna play Fortnite OG. I haven't really been playing Fortnite OG. And I'm gonna tell you, I don't know if they changed the map here, but I like what I'm seeing. It kind of feels a little bit different. Is it? Is it different? It feels like a little different to me. So here we go with a little Fortnite OG. There it is. That'll work. Then we've got a rift here. That's good. Okay, cool. We got a couple. This is nice. Like I like this map. I love this game. I'm very happy to be playing this game right now. I swear to God. I really like this game. I like Battle Royale games. And it's nice to have a Battle Royale game in my life at all times. Which I didn't always. There was a long period of time where, let me tell the story about not having, I'm just kidding. It's not a story. I'm joking around. But there was a long period of time. Okay, maybe I will tell the story. There was a long period of time where I didn't have a Battle Royale game. I just didn't play them. I would play I don't know, we played a lot of puzzle games. You know, there was always a game, but there was a period of time where I decided that I was a variety gamer. Is that the word, variety? We just play like all kinds of games at the same time. Look at all times, like anytime you look and see Pebble on Twitch or YouTube, for that week you'll see like 4 or 5 games being played that week. That's how we like to do it. We like to play the same games and finish it, you know, not to be like a scatterbrain. But it's the same game. It's like, but if you look at those games, they're all different games. One is a open world game. One will be like a platform game. One will be a puzzle game. All these different types of games. Because it satisfies something inside of me to like play a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. A little bit of this game in my life, a little bit of that game in my life, a little bit of... okay. Hold on, I see a guy down there. I want to try to snipe him. That's what we do. We've got all these games now at the same time, and it just makes it exciting. Because then, plus, there's some people that, you know, my feeling is people will watch and go, "I like Pebble, but I don't like this game." And then they'll go, "But I like that game. Oh, cool. He plays that game too." You know, And that's kind of what the idea is. It's like you give people a little variety, a little something different each time. And it shows people also what you could do. Like you could play an open world game. You could also play an FMV game, full motion video game, like where you could just sit and listen to people talk and like just like there's all these kind of different games that you can play. That some, you know, the idea too is to give people entertain people with this different stuff. And you know, you keep them guessing, like, wonder what he's going to play next, and then you know, you try to finish the games too. Anyway, so that's what we do. And it's been good. We've been doing a good job. And this game just is one of those games that I just really like it. I'm very blessed to have found this game because it's very easy to find a game and then hate it right away or hate it later on. I'm lucky to have found poker, even though no one seems to care about HD poker, but I love HD poker. I'm still happy we have that game. Oh, cool. There's going to be a... We might be able to get something good here. I'm just going to hang out here for a second, wait for this to drop. That'll drop. We'll pick it up. This thing's going to drop right now. Let's see if we can kill somebody. Let's see if we can not get killed at the same time. You know, we're attracting attention. I think we're good, though. There you go. He's dead. All right, let's go. That's great. Well, and that's a big thing, too, is... Oh, shit. Okay. We were missing a sniper rifle. Hold on. So we were missing a sniper rifle. And I love sniper rifles. As you can see, it's one of the most fun parts of the game. Is to sit from distance and pick people off. And I literally did not have that at all in the Battle Royale. Not to pick on Battle Royale. And so what I'm hoping, by the way, is this is the first we're talking about it here live on the stream, is that we might be working the World Cup. Oh, nice. Dude, that was really fun. Hey, you know what? I might not win a lot of games, like, in this OG thing, but I'm having fun with it again. I haven't played OG in a really long time, actually. This is good. So I was originally going to work the World Cup in Seattle, and then I got this other job at a security company. And the way security companies work is they sometimes stick around. They take their time. It's just security companies. So the World Cup job was, I don't even know what the job is. It's supposed to be like, you're just helping. I don't know if it's security. I don't know what it is. It's in the security field, kind of. I think you're basically like there to help people get to places. Anyway, so I was going to do that job, and it was really just a temp job. But it was nice to have it, like, in case I hadn't found work. And then another job contacted me, and they were like, hey, how you doing? And I was like, what the fuck is this? And they were like, hey, hold on a second. Hi, how are you? And I was like, what happened? They're like, something was in my throat. Anyway. So anyway, they called me and they were like, "Hey, how you doing?" And I was like, "Good." They were like, "Security company here. The company. It's a good company, and we'd like you to work for us possibly." And I did like a couple interviews for him, and it went really well. And then the guy was like, "You're hired." I was like, "Yay!" And it felt great, and I felt good about myself. And then 2 weeks went by, and then 3 weeks went by, and then a month went by, and I hadn't heard from the guy at all. And then I talked to the guy, and he was like, "No, it's like it. We're just waiting. I need to get you on schedule. I need to figure out where we can put you." And this has happened to me before with security companies. It's just like it's just the way it is. It's not like this is not unique to this company. It takes these guys a while to get you in their system. Once you get in there, usually you're pretty good to go, and you get that consistent schedule. It's pretty good to go. But getting in is always tough. And in the meantime, things are happening in my life. I've got my landlord knocking on my door, going, "Hey, how's the job hunt going?" And I'm like, "Okay, I can take a hint, you know." And it's like, yeah, I need to like start making money. So the World Cup, I had called the World Cup and told them, "Hey guys, you know what? I'm actually going to be working for this security thing. Is it possible I could opt out working for you guys?" Because it's like, and they also just seemed unclear on what the schedule was and all this kind of junk. And I was like, and they were like, "Yeah, yeah, you can." And I was like, "I told you this was maybe going to happen because like I found a job like right after, like 2 weeks after you guys told me like, or you guys hired me or whatever." And it's like, I think I might be able to start working for them sooner than later. And it would be nice to have my schedule wide open. And so I'm not going to work for you guys at the World Cup. And then I called that was like 2 weeks ago. And now I just got a text from the World Cup. And they were like, "You could still do it." And I was like, "Fuck, I should." Because I literally just had a conversation like today with this guy at the security thing. And he was like, we're still trying, bud." And I was like, "Okay, well, you know what? Keep trying. I still want to work for you guys." And then I said, "Let me know when you figure something out." So I think I'm just going to try to work the World Cup. And it's probably not going to be like, it's definitely not going to be a full-time deal. The World Cup is only here for a couple weeks. Or no, the World Cup's here for the whole month, isn't it? So I'll be working some events that probably working like 2 days, maybe, who knows, maybe more. So that's a good news for Van Pebble. That's very good news, and it does affect the stream. Because basically the only way that it'll affect the stream is I'll have something cool to talk about when I come back. I'll be able to be like, "Hey guys, I worked at World Cup today, but I can't tell you anything because I'm a CIA agent. I'm a CIA agent. I can't tell you." Dude, look at this gun. Thank God OG is back, baby. OG is back. I'm emotional on this one. Ladies and gentlemen, Van Pebble is in a good mood today. Yeah, it's probably what I'm gonna do, and it looks good for me because then I can call my landlord and be like, "Hey, dude, I'm working," you know. Or at the very least, I'll just have money. I'll be able to. I mean, the worst part, man, is not having money, and yeah, I always, you gotta have income as an adult. It feels good to have some kind of income, obviously. I need income. I like that. I like the impression of the overwhelmed, over emotional guy. That's funny. Good. Oh, that guy. Oh, that guy. What about this guy? That guy's good too. Yeah, that guy's good. That guy's great. Yeah. It's frustrating. I mean, this has been like this for me for a lot of jobs, though. But really, the security job is one of the toughest. It really is. One of the toughest. What did I just get rid of? I want to get rid of that? Yeah, I guess I do. It's just like, it just seems like to get in their system is tough, and it's worth it though. When you do security, it does feel good. Like, I like being a security guard more than any job I've ever done so far in this world. I don't really enjoy like working with people that much, but as a security guard, it's cool because you're a fucking security guard. You know what I mean? People most of the time, people don't like you. That means they don't come up and bother you. Sometimes they do. The only thing that sucks about security guard is when you're dealing with like drug addicts and like the street level of security can suck because you got people that are like, you know, they really don't like you. But this job that we're about to get is above, a little bit above street level, and that's why I'm excited about it. It's like you're at a desk, you get to sit down, which is fucking cool as shit. I never get those jobs. I don't get the sit down jobs. It's always some other asshole that gets it. I always get like the stuff where you have to get out there on your feet, stand up for like 12 hours. Brutal. I don't mind because it's like you do feel good. But the job I just had, which was at this like burger place. Oh, wait, this is good. Yeah, that job was really hard because it was on your feet and it's outside in Seattle. The weather sucks here. I don't know if anybody's paid attention to Seattle weather. Why would you if you don't live here? But like, it's been like so lame. The weather is so bad here. Even a nice day, it's like on our one of our best. Sure, we'll get good temperatures sometimes. Who's shooting at me and where? Like, we'll have some good days. We'll have 85 degrees, sure, but not very often. Not. It's like 60 degrees is like our hot. It's not a hot day, but it's just like, it's not a nice day. It's just like the skies are kind of gray, and it rains, and it's just not great. I gotta find out who this person is that's shooting at me. Okay. Alright, we got toasted. You know what though? I'm having so much more fun than I was with the Battle Royale. And words are coming. Words are coming to me. Words are making. I hate when that happens to my brain. Where it's like, but it is what it is. Thanks for bearing with me. I appreciate it. It's a weird place to be in your life when you're in that spot where you're just about, like, that spot where you don't have a job, but like, and then you find it. You're like, wait, so now I've got basically like 2 jobs that I don't have, but I do have. But I don't. I do, but I don't. Yeah, it's weird because it's like you go like, well, somebody will hire you, but then they're like, well, it's not permanent, but it is a job, and you're like, when is it? They're like, it's about 2 months from now. And you're like, oh, okay, well, fuck. And then within that time, of course, you find something else, but then that company like makes you think like, okay, cool, I could just cancel this other thing, and then that thing sits on you, and sits and sits. And it's really kind of frustrating. But I know that once I'm working, it's great. Everything's great once you're making money. And I'm not like taking full-time jobs anymore. I've learned that I could live my life. I'm a really easy guy. Like, here's the great thing about me. I don't cost a lot. You know what I mean? Like, I would say this to the president if I saw him. If he was like, how are you, Van Pebble? It's Donald Trump. How are you? You're looking good. You're looking great, baby. Come on. And I'd go, hello, Mr. Trump, President Trump, because I'm respectful. And he'd be like, you know, I'm glad you said President. Very respectful. You're a nice young man. And I'd be like, okay, here's the deal. Can you give me some money? Because And he would be like, everybody wants a handout. And I'd be like, not for me. Wait till you hear, because I don't need a lot of money. It doesn't take a lot for me. I don't have kids. I was smart. I never had kids. And I just never, like, I stopped pursuing girlfriends and stuff. So I really stopped having sex with girls, basically. I did it already. I had a lot of sex with girls. It's fine. And then I got to a point where I'm like, there's a lot that goes into consider. Plus, the game changed. It's not fun anymore to talk to girls. There's always like a game you got to play, or like just to talk to somebody. Now people think you want to fuck them. It's just like, so I gave up on the whole like date. Now I just want to be friends with people. And then the sex thing just never really mattered anyway. And thankfully, I never had two things. I never had kids, and I never had diseases. I never had herpes. Thank God. Maybe I'll get it during the World Cup. Maybe I'll have something to share with you guys. I'll be on screen and there'll be the just big sore on my lip. Hey guys, we had a great time at the World Cup. Yeah, the venereal disease thing is just not interesting. And I never got that, luckily, fortunately. I'm very lucky that I didn't. Because I was in Africa for like 2 weeks. Like I visited South Africa, just like for fun, for funsies, and I fucked hookers there. Like, how did I not? Sorry to be gross, but I did. I'm just being honest. How did I not get a venereal disease in Africa during the early 2000s? Like that's the thing. I don't know what it's like there now, but during the early 2000s, that was the prime time to catch the disease. This is a good place to be right here. We're gonna land down right down here. We're gonna land down right down here. We're gonna land down here. Land down here. We're gonna. Or there is fine. Yeah, that's amazing. Hold on, let's go there. It would be easy. In other words, it would be very easy to. It's easy for me. Like I don't need to make a lot of money, just to pay rent, pay bills, and phone bills and stuff. It's all very easy. I don't need like a whole lot of work. That's why we just work part-time jobs now, and it's so much better. And I've been working for a really long time. There's no job that really intimidates me at this point. Like even if you were like give me a job where I had to answer phone, I could do it. Like answer phones, secretary, whatever it is, I could do it. I just don't like it because most people suck. And customer service blows. It's the worst, you know? Which is what I'll probably be doing at the World Cup, but that's fine. Well, it's fine because I live here in Seattle. It'll be fun to actually get out of the house for a day. Like, I'm more excited than like, annoyed or whatever. I like working. I do. I enjoy it. Do I wish I didn't have to work? Yeah, it should definitely be. There should definitely be a certain point in your life where you live long enough where you don't have to work. It does seem to be. I'm sorry to say this, but it does seem to be a little. See how that's how you do it without dying. It does seem a little unnecessary that everybody has to fucking work, and the Social Security that you get as an older person, it's way too late. Like the idea that I have to wait to get my Social Security, I have to wait till like I'm 69 years old. Seems kind of crazy to me because I worked my whole life basically. I've been working since I was 16 years old. You know what I mean? Like since I was 16, my parents put my ass to work, man. Like jobs, I had to work movie theaters and then whatever job there was. My parents were like, "You're working. Oh, you're gonna work, piece of shit." I was a good kid too, but they didn't. They were kind of a little harsh. But then just joined the military right out of high school, and I've been working ever since. I've always been working. ABW, always been working. Okay, that's a good gun. And those guns, like, there's so many of those guns. What the fuck? The thing is, with this game, you have to be good now. It's like, you can't, people are really not going to miss you. This is OG, dude. People know how to play this game. Nobody's coming in here missing. Like, everybody's, like, all about it. They are about it. Doubt it. So I'm happy. I'll be happy to be working. I really hope it comes through for me. And that'd be great. We could work this, start working this month. And that'll get us money flowing. And then when the other job, then we can give a little bit of, like, breathing room to the other job. Because I don't like to be, like, desperate for work, Of course. I don't like to be, like, sweating it, but I really, like, come on, pal. All right, what does he got here? You got this. What else you got? Get out of here. What about this? Is this any good? What is that? A bomb? Okay, that's not bad. Cool looking. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Chickens up there. Chickens. Yeah, because where I'm at now, it's like I'm texting this guy back and forth, like, what's the story? Like, what have you guys heard? What are you gonna do? And I don't like to be doing that to employers. But we could get this other thing cooking, and that'd be good. And that'll give him time. I'm dead. Yeah. That'll give the employer time. I would love to get something going this month, and then maybe start working in July for this other company. Maybe that would be really good to do. I should text him. I'll text him right after this. Let him know what that plan is. Here, let's say. What's the guy's name? Okay. It looks like I'm going to be able to work some of the World Cup. So I'm just going to go ahead and jam myself into that if I can. And that'll at least will get me working. So that'll take the pressure off of the idea of working for you guys right away. It looks like, it looks like there's going to take some time to get into that. And I guess I still have to do a drug test, right? So that's what I'm going to put my energy into. And then hopefully I can start working for you guys as soon as the end of this month or maybe in July. And of course, it'll be just like we talked about 3 days ago. Thanks a lot. I appreciate all this. Thanks for letting me go back and forth with you. Sorry, I had to do that. It's just important. This is good. You're including. This is the thing I've learned about this. If you don't do this a lot, if you do this on stream, it includes people. People are like, hey, we're seeing a real guy here. Can I please have good grammar for that? And there you go. And I'm going to send this to this guy, and that will make me feel good about that. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back in Fortnite OG. We're having fun. We got plenty of time to play this tonight, too. I'm gonna go where we've been spending a lot of time in that corner. Let's go to this corner over here. But then this gives me time to finish this. I'm gonna send this email to this guy, or it's not an email. It's actually a text. If you need to know, then I will feel less distracted. This will feel good. This will be good. This is important. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. I send this to this guy. That's my plan. There, I feel good about that. That felt great. Woo! Jesus Christ. Well, it's a thing, you know, it's like when you're sitting here waiting for work, like the real truth of like finding work, getting employed and all that stuff. You know, I see a lot of stuff online where people talk about being unemployed and stuff. There's some people that live a big chunk of their life being unemployed. I try not to make a habit of that. I try to go, I'll usually go like 2 or 3 months. Like if I am unemployed, it's a chunk. It'll be like a 3-month chunk. I mean, it's just a reality. It takes a while to get work. And then and also I try to find something that I really do think is good to go. I don't try to just work anywhere. So it does take time to find, it does take a good chunk of, because I've done this thing before where you just jump into something right away and it most of the time sucks. Like if there's a lot of, like if you're seeing a lot of jobs that are constantly like on Indeed or ZipRecruiter or whatever, there's a reason why those jobs are constantly out there, because they suck. There's usually a reason why they suck. They're just tough jobs to do that nobody wants to do, or the employers aren't good, or the employees are no good. It's usually just not a good situation. That's why it is so difficult to do. Look here. Let's try to land here. We're gonna get shot. Okay. Thank you. I'll be honest with you. I don't want to die. That's not the goal. But I'm having fun finally, at least. Like, this is way more fun than Battle Royale. Just wasn't fun. And until they get that weapon situation sorted out, it's not gonna be fun. A little bit of bang in my life. A little bit of bang bang in my life. That's a good gun. What is that gun? I like that one. In my life, a little bit of in my life. Don't dan don't dan don't dan don't dan don't. I'm just happy to kill somebody. It's funny. I feel like that feeling of like I'm just happy to kill someone in this game, you know. Whereas usually I'm like, ah, let's try to get top 2. Let's try to get top 5. You know what the hell? Top 10 maybe. Top 5, top 3, top 4. Here I'm just like, I gotta kill. Well, look, here's the deal. And I've said this, and I've said it, and I've said it, and I've said it again. People are good at this. Like, this OG is OG for a reason. Like, they have a whole huge 500 person. There's 500,000 people playing the Battle Royale right now. 500,000. Let that set in. And there's a reason for that. It's the hot thing. This is not for the hot. This is not for like everybody and their grandmother. This is for the specialized player. This is for the person like me that realizes, like, you know what? I'll wait till the season gets a little bit better. Their guns are just not good right now. They're not great. Just realistically, it's just not that great. And I don't even really like the sprite thing, but to me, the sprite thing isn't the problem. But I don't like the sprite thing. I don't want that. Alright, I'll try that. Oh, excuse me. Oh, there we go. Gonna be some fights topside. Yeah. It's the normal thing, man. It's how it goes. But I'm usually like employed for like 2 or 3 years at a time. And then you get sick of a job after 2 or 3 years, you know? And you try to get better one or something. That's how it goes. Yeah, let's do that. And then that takes time. It'll take like maybe 3 or 4 months sometimes to get a job. And then you just work again for another consistent year or 2 years, and then it happens again and again. And because sometimes you get lucky and it's less than 3 months, but it's usually about 3 months. It takes a while to get back in there again. You got to go back on the fucking thing and back on Indeed or whatever it is, and then you got to fucking apply for jobs. And it takes people a long time to like contact you. It does. It takes a really long time for these jobs to like. One guy admitted, he's like, "Oh, sorry, I saw you on there. I had surgery." But anyway, you applied for a job 3 months ago. I was just like, "What the fuck, man?" Yeah, like that was 2, 3 jobs ago, buddy. What the hell? Yeah. I remember one guy, he kept telling me he wanted to interview me and then he canceled it. Then he wanted to interview me again and cancel it again. And he did it like 3 times. And I was like, is this a joke? Is this my uncle? Like, what happened here? Like, what's really going on? So it's a clown show out. What I'm saying is it's a clown show out there, really. Where? Oh, okay. Oh, cool. We killed them. Yeah. Yeah, you can kill people with these things for sure. Let's go. That was good. That was very good. That's an excellent. Like those things are fucking great. God, I love this game. And with this game, when you kill somebody, you know you've earned it. You know what I mean? Because these people are warriors. These are soldiers. You know that these guys know what they're doing. You could probably win one of these by just killing like one person. This is one of them where like you get one kill and you can still win. Because you're just able to remain alive still. Wow, look at this guy. Is this guy building still over there? You gotta be careful. Oh, alright. I'd love to create something where, like, the wealthy, like, dreamer inside of me. Part of me that's wealthy, but will never really be wealthy. Would love to come up with some kind of a thing where, oh. I don't know where these people are. Look at this. Somebody booby-trapped this entire... They just put all kinds of shit in this fucking house. Crazy. Alright. I don't know where anybody is. And that's why people are good at this game. They've learned... Here, grab that. Wait, grab this. Grab this. Grab that. Dude, look how hard that guy is to kill. People are so... Oh, now I remember why I stopped playing this. Because I couldn't kill anybody. Like, there were people were building and running and building and running and going and building and going. They couldn't be killed. They couldn't be killed. I started singing like that. Then I got mad at myself. Because I was like, I don't like the singing that I'm doing. It was becoming very, like... it kind of reminded me of, like, one of those really lame, like, theater shows. What do they call them? Musicals, that's right. Ladies and gentlemen, Van Pebble. We're feeling good here. Van Pebble might be working. That would be exciting. Oh, get back to work would be good. Making some money would be good. It's only the 10th. It's actually, technically, it's still, what is tomorrow, the 10th? Wow, this month's flying by. That's what happens, too, when you're unemployed, is time flies the fuck by, dude. Like, I'm really surprised. I'm impressed and surprised how fast time flew by. It flew by very quickly. It flew by very quickly. At first, it was like, hey, this will give us more time to stream. And then it was just like, if we don't start trying to find work, we're not ever going to have a job. Which, it's, you know, it's not good. And then there was this thing called, there was an app called InstaWork, which was pretty cool for a while. And that worked. When I first used it, it worked really well. And then it just stopped working for me. Basically what it was, is you go on it and you can, like, they'll put jobs up and you just grab a job and then you go do it. And then, like, that's how they do it. The more jobs you do, you build, like, reputation. Kind of like a video game. Like, the more levels you complete, you get, you know what I mean? But, like, it's so competitive now in those apps that even if you, like, if you haven't worked in a while, then you go on the app, there's no jobs available. And as soon as they come up, somebody grabs it. So that's what I've been running into. I haven't been able to find any work anywhere, anyhow at all. It's been very... And so we've just been streaming, basically. But then at some point, I'm like, dude, I don't need to stream every day. I'm not getting paid for this. Like, I should definitely try to find work. I think we've had some good streams, too. I mean, shout out to Red Dead Redemption 2. Shout out to those streams. The whole reason we were able to do that is because we were streaming, like, 7 days a week, basically. And every day we were streaming Red Dead, and it was fantastic. And I feel like it took people a while to figure out that it was fantastic. Because I think people were just kind of like, whatever. And then the fact that we were doing it nonstop, like, and we were like, some streams we were just literally just fishing and having fun. Then other streams were, oh yeah, let's get back to business. And it was just a great game. I literally streamed Red Dead Redemption 2 for 100 hours at least. It might have been over 100 hours. It was worth it. That's one of the best games I've ever seen in my life. That game is so fucking good. The problem is for me is, I don't know if this is a problem, but it's a factoid. It's a statement of fact. It's that there's no game that I feel is good, like, after you played the story and stuff, the game's no good anymore. I don't know any games besides this game where you can play this game again and again and again, and there's no story mode. You just basically fight. That's the great thing about this game. The replayability of Fortnite is gold. And that's why streamers love it. Let's face it, that's why they love these games. But not enough games have the replayability. So now we're playing Hogwarts, and the cool thing about Hogwarts is at least you can be different houses. So now I can play the game through, and I can be Hufflepuff, and then I can beat that, then I can play it as Slytherin and beat that, and you can do that 4 times, and then what do you do at that point? I don't know. You know? So yeah, there aren't that many games with the kind of replayability. And I guess that's what people complain about. If you hear streamers complaining, that's what basically they're complaining about. But it's a first world problem though, isn't it? Because you're basically talking about you're getting paid to stream, like most people are not. Like, you're trying to fill hours in the day, play games, because you're getting paid to play those games. And if you weren't, you probably wouldn't be playing those games, to be honest, right? Fair enough, yeah. Like, you're overpaid to begin with. I mean, let's face it, like, everybody's overpaid. I mean, yeah. Nobody should, I mean, arguably nobody should maybe be doing, like, getting paid for this, really. You know, just to play a game. I understand that, yeah. Well, I also feel like how many people are really grinding at it. Some of them, there's some people out there really doing it. And those are the people that should be making money because they're doing it. Or we gotta get out of here. I don't know what's happening out there. Ouch. Okay. We already have one of these. This is the better version of it, though. That's a better view of it. Look, you can see it from underneath it. Okay. What is that? Where is it, then? Jeez, is it up here? I hear it. I'm losing my mind. Okay. I'm not. I'm fine. Yeah. Things are good, man. Life is good. Like, where the fuck are these? Dude, where are the weapons, man? What the fuck are we doing here? Let me get out of here. This is driving me crazy. I hear it somewhere. There's weapons somewhere up there. Alright, this is actually nice. That's nice. That's actually really good. The pistol is nice. I don't like the pistol that much. The heavy is supposed to be good, right? But we don't need that if we have this. Let's get out of here. We'll pick this up here. Here we go. Okay, we got a kill. That's great. It's so hard to get kills in this thing. Oh my god. Let's try to get top 10. That's a good goal. I'm still going to play aggressively, don't get me wrong. And I believe we have a sniper rifle, so we could actually do some damage here with this. Good place to sit and like see if we can snipe somebody. That's beauty right there. That's nice. You can do whatever you like. Yeah. I said snipe from this one. You can do whatever you like. Yeah. Why does that suck so bad? Can you tell me why? There we go. Jesus Christ. The heavy rifle is so lame. Yeah, it just does nothing, right? It's just ridiculous. I mean, it's what the hell? I mean, really seriously, guys, what the hell? I am shocked. Bad. Heavy rifle's bad. It's not good. I've been saying it for a while. It is one of the I mean, now that we're playing this, I can sort of see why we stopped playing it a little bit. It's really fucking competitive. Like almost like, I hate to say too competitive, but holy shit, you know? We should probably get a little... That's good. That's great. And then probably could get rid of something here. Like that. Let's see, is there any kind of gun that's cool here? That'd be cool, I guess. That'd be cool. That's a really good one. That's good. We got 2 really good sniper rifles. You can do whatever you like. Yeah. I blame that song. You can do whatever you like. That song ruined music, bro. Because it became like, it's a very chill song, and then people just became lazy with doing music. So you think, isn't that pretty much like why Drake is so lazy with his... Because people don't want excitement anymore. They don't want you to be excited when you sing. They want you to be like this, sitting on your couch and stoned. I guess. I mean, it's terrible. I don't know. It's really bad. Ladies and gentlemen. Man, Pebble. And the thing that people have mastered in the OG, I've noticed. This is what I've noticed. I think when I got it, I think I understand why I'm having so much trouble here. It's because people have learned how to camp. Not like obvious camp, but like they'll find a place and they'll camp, and then they'll just sit and nail you, and hit you, and you don't know where they are. Then you're running around trying to figure out where they are, and they're smart. They know exactly where they are. They know that you can't see them, and they just basically wait. They'll stop shooting. This is another thing they do too, by the way. It's like, okay. Fuck! Look! That guy was camping right there. He was literally just sitting there waiting for somebody to, so that's frustrating. That's one of the reasons why I stopped playing this. It's still fun, though. I would much rather be doing what I'm doing right now. I came to realize, I'm texting this guy again because he texted me. I came to realize that the 12-hour shifts do make it hard to work like back to back to back, just because it's like but I'll do whatever you need me to do. If I could stagger it, obviously that would be like an ideal situation, where you do one day and then have a day off, then do another day and then have a day off and then do another day. But yeah, I want to fill a need. I definitely want to make sure I can get on schedule. So if it helps me to get on schedule by being like willing to work whatever you throw at me, then that's what I want to do. That's how they say in the business. That's real talk. Van Pebble. Van Pebble is trying to work. Van Pebble is trying. Should Van Pebble play this again? Yeah, Van Pebble's going to play OG for a while. I think Van Pebble's learned that OG is much better than. Even though it's really difficult, we're just going to have to get good at it. And I'm just going to go. I'm sorry I'm doing this, but I'm doing it. I'm just doing this live while we're here. This is like really important. And I'll go. Can I have good grammar here? And then Copilot helps me. By the way, I've done this with real like relationship stuff or like roommate stuff where I have to email a roommate, and it really helps to use Copilot or whatever AI you use. Ladies and gentlemen, I almost have it here completely. I apologize for the lack of professionalism here. This has got to stop. No, it does. We're gonna get it. We're gonna lock it in right now. Hold on a second. So here we go. I'm willing to do that. I'm willing to do that. Help me on the schedule. I'm willing to do that. So I'm taking whatever shifts that helps me get on the schedule. I'm willing to do that. Blah, blah, blah. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, Van Pebble. I'm so sorry. At least you have me talking to you, though. I'm talking to you. I'm almost ready to hear. I just got to send this email to this guy, and then I'll feel like I'm taking care of business. And this is how you got to do it nowadays. Like, you just have to be. This is the moment to do this, because this guy works really hard. This guy. Look, I'm gonna tell you, man. Some of these guys are probably working too hard, and working too many hours. You know, I feel for him. I mean, you could say like Van Pebble, he wants to do that. I don't think anybody wants to work as hard as these guys work. Some of these like security guys, this is actually a good place to land. Some of these security guys, they work so ridiculously hard. Open to shifts is available for night shifts and open to whatever you need. Ideally, I prefer. And then here we go. There we go. That's now. There we go. That's communicate. I mean, we're communicating now better than we have all month. It's hard to find a time when this guy can talk. He's very busy. Works a bunch of he's working like 6 days a week or something crazy like that, which is like 12-hour shifts. It's insane, and it's not that hard of a job. Like he's sitting at a desk, but you're still working. You're busting your ass. Also, I think he works at home a little bit too. That changes things a little bit, but he's still working, and yeah, it's very difficult. I understand that. So now, communicating with this guy, I have to take these little moments that I have like this. Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize. We're doing good. Now we're going to get some really good streams in. Ladies and gentlemen. This is it right here. I feel it. I feel it. I know it. I got it. You got it. We got it. He's going to shoot again. Don't worry. We have no weapons at all. We're hoping this will help us get a weapon. There are 0 weapons in here. It's unreal. There's a weapon somewhere. I have no fucking idea where it is. This is a nightmare. Where is it coming from? Where is it? It's up here? Holy shit. Thank you for the gun, man. God bless us all. Amen. Fuck, hey. Yeah, this is very different. This is why OG is very difficult. Alright, here we go. If I even had a clue where the guy was, I can't even see where anybody is at this point. Where the fuck is this guy? Right? You can hear him. He's got to be here somewhere. Wow, that dynamite is crazy, though. Yeah, let's go. I don't want that gun. God damn it, I don't want that gun. And we absolutely, I mean, this gun is better than that gun, though, man. Jesus. Go. We got to go this way. I guess people are just finding all the weapons already. Shoo. All right, here's one. I'd rather have this weapon than that one. Okay, got him. Wow, that's really bad. Oh, God. Is what it is, man. We're stuck with Fortnite OG. I would rather play this miserable Fortnite OG that we're playing right now, where it's you struggle. It's like breathing through a straw. That's what it feels like right now. That's what it feels like. Golly. But this is a good text. I'm available for night shifts. Open to whatever you need. Ideally, I prefer a staggered schedule since but flexible. Yeah. There you go, folks. Dan Pebble trying to get on schedule. Should be interesting time to be in Seattle, Washington. We got the World Cup coming. I don't care about the World Cup, but it'll be fun to be downtown. It'll be fun to be back in the city. It'll suck a little bit. Like I was saying this a few streams ago, but like, because I was like happy to get out of this, because traveling downtown in Seattle during World Cup and during baseball. But what happens is in Seattle, and I don't know if other cities are this stupid. Okay, I don't want to be negative because I realize I come off a little negative sometimes. But we're kind of dumb, and the reason I say that we're dumb is that we have a baseball field that is the baseball. The Mariners is a professional baseball team, and the baseball field is literally across the street. You can see it. If you stand in front of the baseball field, you can see the football field across the street. And the football field is where they play soccer games. That's where they play the soccer game. In case you were wondering, where do they play the soccer games? They play it at the football field. Because those two never enter, because those are two different seasons. They're able to not, cross paths or whatever. And like people love soccer now. Soccer is like realistically a sport that people care about. For a long time, soccer was not a Seattle sport, which is kind of weird because we're like Canada's right above us, but like in the United States, man, let's be honest, it's just not really a sport that people care about. It never had been. I mean, it's becoming more increasingly so. I think we should be careful where we land here. We should land like right around the middle of the map to be good. Yeah, soccer has just never been that sport. Same with hockey. We used to have I used to work a lot of hockey games, but it was always the Thunderbirds, which is like this young kid team, and we'd get like 2,000 people, sometimes 5,000, but usually like 2,000 people. That's pretty good for for a bunch of kids that would try to make the pros. I don't know where they'd go. I guess they would play in Seattle, and then they would. The goal is to make the pros, so they would try to go to probably Canada. And I guess we'll just run around and land up here. Okay. Oh, look at all that dynamite. That's nice. But yeah, soccer was never like a really, and then all of a sudden we got the Sounders, and it was still not really. And then, but now you're talking years later. I'm telling you, that was back in 2008, 2010. I think I'm right about that time period. I mean, I feel like 2015 is like really when we started kind of popping with soccer. And it's really been like a 10-year thing where we actually became very good. They were a good team now, the Sounders. And it's a real deal. Like people come out for soccer. People like soccer. People actually like. I'm really surprised that people actually care about soccer because it's just not a sport that we were really, as an American, I can tell you, like it's just not a really big deal of a sport. No one seemed to really give a shit about it. Like the athletes that were like the cool athletes, they weren't necessarily trying to play that. They were playing football. Like the cool guy sport is football, baseball, but I would say that even baseball is not really a cool guy sport. You're kind of a dork if you play it. If you play a little bit, got a lot of explosives right now. Very explosive, Van Pebble. That Van Pebble, he's so explosive right now. Yes, you have explosives. Actually, this is a better gun. This is a little rare. And let's get out of here, man. We're doing good. Let's go. Try not to die. Soccer, not a big deal. And then it became a big deal, and now it is a big deal. Hockey, we have a professional hockey team now. We were good at one point. I think we coming. It's how your team goes. It's good. It's not good. It's good. It's not good. We have a hockey team. So now we have a professional hockey team. I remember when I got to Seattle in 1997. We didn't have that. We didn't have a pro hockey team. We did not. We had a baseball team, we had a football team, and we had a basketball team. That was it. Then we lost our Sonics in 2005. I remember that. I was working that uh, at that time. Yeah, no, with yeah, we got to like stand back with this. This everybody is so good that like if you're gonna health up, go in the corner and health up. That's the way it is right now. And then is this gun good? I feel like the pistol is still really top notch. Thank God for the pistol. God, actually, this pistol's not that great. It's not as good as the Battle Royale pistol became like really good all of a sudden. But this one's not quite there, I don't think. I don't remember feeling that. In my opinion, will change. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Van Pebble. 33 players left. So we'll see what happens. I'm kind of excited to see, like, I'd like to see, hopefully we'll get some work. I feel encouraged about it. I think what's going to happen is a lot of these temp agencies, a lot of people will fall through. So they will call on me to work. I just hope that it's painless in the process of it, because there's a lot that goes into, like, you have to get a card, which is like your lamination card, which just has your picture on it and stuff. And I'm hoping that's not going to be a pain in the ass to go through. I think the next couple of days, like today, tomorrow and Thursday, they're probably going to have to get that ironed out. So yeah, I feel good. I'll let you guys know what happens. You'll see me again throughout the week. It's only going to be a couple days a week, unless they want me more. Then I'll, I don't. I think even the schedule was only a couple days, so I might not be used that much. I don't know, but I'll try to work as much as I can. Got to make that money this month. And then that'll at least get my landlord off my ass, and that'll show like that I'm fucking doing something, motherfucker. Not that he's a motherfucker. I mean, the guy's known me for a really long time, but even still, you still have to prove. You're constantly proving yourself to people. That's what life is. No one ever is like, "All right, you've done it. You've showed me. You're the guy." It's like, no, you got to constantly. I blame the drug addict people. Those are the people, because those people fuck it up for everybody. Somebody has like a drug addict in their life, and they see that like those people are so unstable and unreliable and consistently unreliable. So then people like myself who don't do drugs, I've got to fucking live in that shadow. It's a lot, drug addicts. This has been a public service announcement for Parents Against Drugs. Thank you. Why can't he go through there? Shouldn't he be able to just go through there? Not right. Scratch your ear and then move. Also, I wonder if I had like a theory that the reason that Kai Cenat is coming out of like basically streaming again is because iShowSpeed is like doing the World Cup, and I think I do feel like they compete against each other. Like, no man, no man, for real man, you can't be doing better than me, man. No man, no. I think that's his competition level. I think they look at each other as competition because they're both similar guys in many ways, obviously, but like especially streaming wise, they're both really the same streamer. They just scream and yell and hype everybody up. Like they're hype streamers, basically. If you were to describe them as streamers, I'd say they're hype streamers. What's hype streamer? It's somebody that just hypes you up constantly. They're just about like just a lot of yell, noise, constant noise, constant noise. That's their brand. People like that. It's very good for young people because young people are obnoxious. So it works on that level. It's not it's not doing any favors for me because I'm making fun of it. But what are you gonna do, man? That's not my world. All right, there's 11 players left. We had one kill. Like I said, to get a kill is like it's a good analogy. It's like breathing through a straw. It's very difficult to get a kill in this game. In this OG, that's right. OG is brutal. I mean, there's maybe like how many people? 500,000 people playing Battle Royale. There's about maybe 29,000. I don't know where the person. Then there you go again. I don't know where that person was coming from. I had to run away. I have no idea where they are. I don't know. I don't know how to defend against that. If I can't see you, I don't know. I can't defend against somebody I can't see. I mean, these people are brilliant. These players are genius. It's really hard. Let's see if we can smoke them out. Look, see, now they're just like, I ain't gonna fucking run around. I'll just sit there and wait for you to fucking walk into my line of fire. That's what they're thinking. Where, though? Where the fuck were they? No, hold on. I want to see where this person was. So they're basically just standing there and waiting there. That's all they're doing. They're camping out. Oh, this is so frustrating. Listen, I told you I'd rather do this and be frustrated as fuck than play. I'm on a boycott right now. I am a Van Pebble. A lot of people think, oh, Van Pebble, you don't have what it takes, guys. I live in Seattle. I am a boycotting motherfucker. If it's one thing a Seattle resident knows how to do, it's stand up for ourselves and hold up signs and go la la la. La la la! I'll do that all day long. La 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 la. We repeat it over and over again. Doesn't change anything, but we can do it. We can chant. We know how to chant. If you think that I can't sit and go, I'm not gonna play Battle Royale. That's not for me. I don't like the weapons now. I'll just do that all day long on my little curb. And I'll walk the map of Fortnite doing it. And now people be like, we're trying to play Fortnite, man. Come on, get out of the way. And I'm like, no, you can't. This is my thing. Now, what I could do is be an asshole, which I will not do this because I don't want to ruin the game. But in the days of GTA, Grand Theft Auto 5, Live, and I'm talking the COVID days, the prime days, 2020, the hot spot, 2018, 2019, when people would just fuck with each other and just ruin your game. I could do that. I could just go into a battle. I'm not going to do it though. But I could go in there and just fuck with people's games. I could camp and be a camper. Who would want to do? Who would want to play Fortnite OG just to camp? What a gross. That was so crazy. Person was just sitting there waiting. That's all they were doing. And they would fire, and then they would just... I called it 100% what they were... What a lot of these players are doing. Why is that the style? I would... You know, honestly, honest to God, really, I would think that a Fortnite OG player would frown against that. Like, we're OG, you know what I mean? Like, I'm old school. We don't do it that way, you know? That mentality. Old school... I would think that an old school Fortnite player would be dead set against camping in a room and waiting for people and then sniping them. Just hiding in your little building. Like, I just would think that that would be against what you do, you know? It seems to be kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Gay. Right? And I don't mean gay like, hello, everybody. That's the good kind of gay. The gay that, like, you know what kind of gay I'm talking about. The gay that likes its own kind. I like those gays. I'm talking about the gay where it's like, come on, man, that shit's gay. Which really it really upset me when people started using the moniker of queer. We're queer, get used to it. I'm like, man, don't take the queer thing away from us, because that's also what you would say is like, if something was odd, it was queer. And now we can't say odd, because now it's like I'm saying a gay person is odd, which a gay person is not odd. Gay people, everybody is what everybody is. There's nobody that's odd. When we start calling people odd, that's when it's a problem. Because now it's like you're Hitler all of a sudden, and you're going, if it's not like us, then it has to die. You know what I mean? So it's a very tough. I just covered politics in about 30 seconds. There you go. It all comes back to Hitler. It's all about the mentality that everything has to be like one way, and if it's not, we must kill it. That's the bottom line there. But that's what we're trying to avoid. We don't need that anymore. Obviously. Wait, can I get out of here? Is there any way I could get... There we go. Cool. Cool, dude. Hey, man. Yeah. Right. This is good. I get to practice my skills on this thing. That's a pretty good gun. I think I'm good on the... Let's go. We gotta go this way, right? Okay. Well, I've been doing lots of shit all the time, okay? When I do it like this, I come out of me, people tell me that I'm not good enough, gotta need double bar, good enough today. Let's go in here real quick and see if we can break something off. This is hip hop bam bam. Alright, we gotta go inside here then. Alright, got it. Okay. Right. So the ice cube thing, is that permanent now? What the fuck? I hate it. You gotta be careful here. Nice, we got a kill. I can't believe we got a kill. Oh my god, I got a kill. Oh my god. Oh my god, I killed somebody. Oh my god, I did it. Oh, I'm so happy. Game is so hard, dude. When did this game become so difficult? At some point it did, though. I do remember at one point it was kind of fun to play, and then it just was like, it became what it is now. It's odd. I don't know. People are really hard to kill. People are camping now. But you still have great weapons. Let's see if we get a sniper. Actually, we have a sniper rifle. We don't need that. I would say we could do the rocket launcher, but the rocket launcher is not a good rocket launcher. Not really. You could try it. It's not that great. It basically flies. You could get somebody if they're just like sitting still. It's a good surprise. But it doesn't. It's not great if you're like someone's running and moving. It doesn't do excessive damage. It just hits. Because there was a rocket where you would hit it and it would blast and then break off and then it would do a lot of damage. But it is cool to shoot rockets. I'm kind of excited, actually, about something musically, believe it or not. So the guy from the... Hold on. See? Where your location? I'm dead, just like that. And by the way, he killed me with the assault rifle. I find the assault rifle to be a horrible gun. Maybe I should start trying to use it. Oh, I just killed one person and I died. Oh, this is what it's come to, Fortnite. Is this what it's really come to, Fortnite? Really? Is this what my destiny is? Played OG against people that... Oh my god, why are these people playing? Like, what is your reason? Oh. The nightmare. This is a nightmare. All right, I've seen enough. I'm gonna try to jump into some Battle Royale. I literally can't do this to myself anymore. It's not right. It's almost like somebody gave me some candy and they were like, it has no sugar in it, but it'll replace candy. Here, take it. And it's basically like a lump of flour and it's not even good. It's not even butter. Butter is delicious. They give me a lump of something made of flour and like something that tastes like plastic and salt. It's a salt and flour hybrid. Like a Mexican candy. And you eat it and you go, what the fuck is this? Oh, well, it doesn't have sugar in it. Good for you. Ah, fuck, I don't want this. That's what I feel right now. That's how I feel about Fortnite OG. I can't do it right now. I don't know if I'm going to go back to Fortnite OG, actually. I would rather be stuck in this horrible... In fact, I'm not even going to go... Right now, it's looking appealing to me. Battle Royale. We've got another hour left, so let's have some fun, ladies and gentlemen. I apologize if I'm coming across as cranky or crackety or crotchety. Woo! By the way, we are not sponsored tonight by Coconut LaCroix. Speaking of zero sugar, this is one time when those people were right. LaCroix has a. You know what? There's something about. Let's stop doing the cheesy voice guy. There's something about, and this is real. And if I could get a sponsor from these guys, I should. Because the truth is, the one thing you want to avoid in life is sugar. You don't want to be doing sugar too much. And some people do say, I see it on Twitter all the time. Did somebody suggest what I could do without soda? Like instead of soda, in lieu of soda. And I always say, sparkling water, if you haven't figured it out, and I'm being serious, sparkling water is the answer. If you drink sparkling flavored water, it doesn't have sugar in it. I know you're thinking, well, if it's flavored, it's got to have sugar. It doesn't. I don't know how they do it, but like especially this one, it's coconut flavored. It's fucking delicious. It literally tastes coconutty. It's not over the top, and it's got bubbles. There's something about water with bubbles that is very appealing, ladies and gentlemen. I just learned this yesterday. I didn't even know you could do this while you're like looking at the map. Great. I love this actually. This is cool. We're gonna drop and we're gonna go down. We're not gonna go there though. Maybe we'll go here. This looks like a cool place to go. The map, look, here's the thing I want to say about Battle Royale. Because we haven't been talking about it because we've been talking, excuse me, negatively. Until we played Battle Royale OG, hashtag candy without sugar. That's what Battle Royale OG is. That's what Fortnite OG is. It's Mexican candy, basically. Sorry to anybody that is Mexican. It's not about you. It's about your candy. Your candy is terrible. You have candy that has, I bet it does have sugar, but it has salt in it. Why would you put salt in candy? I don't like it. You gotta stop. Por favor. Tu candy es muy bullshitty. It tastes like poo-poo. It's like poopy. Poop tastes better than your salt-flavored candy. It's terrible. It's horrible. Ugh. Remember one time some girl was like, real. By the way, you got the best-looking women in the world, though. I'll tell you that much. No, Mexican chicks are so beautiful. Mexican women, Mexican older women, I'm interested in. Like, I'm an older guy, and I sometimes, that was one of the things when I got older, I was like, this is going to be hard being older, because now I've got to, like, switch to older women. It's not hard to do with Mexican women, because Mexican is very hot. There's something sexy about a Mexican, older Mexican woman. Asian as well. I find white women, everything's great to me, but like white, I don't go for the white thing. I'm not like a guy that's ever really gone for the white. Of course, you know, brown skin is lovely, you know, it's nice. And of course, black women, you know, we love all women, equal time, but Mexican women are, there's something about that culture that is very sexy. Oh, we're just slowly floating down. This is frustrating. At least we got a good gun right out the gate. All right, we're not going to talk about any of the guns. We're just going to play and shut up here. Because we just, you know how I really feel about this. I don't feel great about this, but I feel like I learned a lesson is what happened there. It's all, you know what happened to me? I'm gonna explain it in movie terms. I switched bodies. You know those movies where the guy goes, I wish I could be like that big. And then all of a sudden you wake up in the morning and you're, instead of 13 years old, you're 30 years old and you're Tom Hanks. That's what that movie was. Okay, let's see if we can get this guy. Let's see. It's almost like me and this guy were like, "Hey, you watch it. No, you watch it, buddy. Get out of my way." And all of a sudden, like we're talking. We go to a bar and we get drunk, and we're like, "Yeah, you think your life's tough, but what about mine?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'd beat you any day." Yeah, well, I'd beat you any day. And then the next thing that happens is we wake up in the morning, and somehow I'm him, and then he's me. I needed that chuckle so bad. I needed to chuckle. I needed to chuckle, and I did, and that's great. And I wake up, I'm like, "Honey, you're not my wife." She's like, shut up, Paul. What did you call me?" And then he looks in his phone and he sees he looks at his phone and it sees the name Paul, and it says, "New guy met at bar. I would love to be him for one day." You're like, "I am him for a day." That's the plot. Oh, I needed this laugh. I needed it because Fortnite took the laugh away. But this is what happened. I played Fortnite OG, and I was that guy for a day, and then I realized this is better, isn't it? Not as bad as you thought it was, Van Pebble. What is this one? So what does this one do? Type in some health and shields when you eliminate someone. Okay, that's kind of cool. So wait, can we get rid of? Hold on. How do we get rid of this? Like that. I don't think I've ever seen any of those movies where you switch that I've liked. It's never good. It's never been good to me. And it's funny. There's some actors. There are a few actors that they could do anything, and I'll still think they're. And there's not very many of them anymore. One of them. There's one guy in particular that he could basically do anything, and I'll like it. And it's crazy that I feel that way. And it would surprise you if I told you. Justin Timberlake. I'm just kidding. Shut the fuck up. Do you really thought it was Justin Timberlake? You fucking dumb fuck. Of course it's not Justin Timberlake. Get the fuck out of here. Although, I like some of his movies, actually. He did a movie called Time that I really like. It's called In Time, where he, like, basically has, like, time becomes currency for life, and you have to work to get time. So, like, if you run out of time, you die. And a lot of people can only, like, live one day, and they have to spend that day living to work so that they can live more. It's really interesting. And I thought he did a nice job in that movie, but no, it's not him. The guy that I'm gonna say, obviously I'm gonna say who it is. I'm not gonna tease it, not say it. John Travolta. Look at the list of movies that guy's done. He is a fucking great actor, number one. He just has, you know what it is? He was the original streamer. You just want to see that guy all the time. You know, it's why these like streamers have figured out that the reason people love them so much is because they just want to see them all the time. They feel comfortable with them for some reason, and that's how I feel about John Travolta in movies. Creates a fiery burst when you deal enough damage. There's a lot of fighting going on. There's a lot of fighting going on around here. Van Pebble gonna put it in your ear. I think I could come up with a hit song right now. There's a lot of fighting going on around here. Van Pebble gonna put it in your ear. There's a lot of fighting going. And then you just repeat that for a while. A lot of fighting going on around here. Van Pebble's gonna put it in your ear. And you do that. Keep doing that for a while. We'll come up with the second part. Yeah, this is great. This is what we needed. We needed to have that negative experience with OG. Like, you didn't know. It's like, dude, you had no idea how good you had it. You were living in this world full of all this beautiful map. I don't remember the shadow thing. Is that new? I don't remember that. I'll tell you though, I really want to get a sniper rifle at some point. It's kind of bumming me out that I can't. But you know what? You're right. I'm back in love with this. I'm so sorry. I would like to apologize. I'd like to take this time. This is going to be something. It's not a goof. Stop acting like it's a joke because it's not. I'd like to apologize to Fortnite Battle Royale for doubting. And look at this. Just as I apologize, look what shows up. Look at it, ladies and gentlemen. Ah, look at that. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. I'm living life in the Fortnite Battle Royale. Having some fun. Doing what I do. This is wonderful. Wonderful. What is this thing here? Oh, the hunting rifle. You know what? Maybe I need to get a hunting rifle. Have that aspect of the game where I'm like where I have hunting. I don't know. Hunting rifles are pretty cool, but it's just like it takes so long to kill people with them. That's the problem. But I've been killed before with hunting rifles, and it's like if somebody has a good aim on you, somebody from Fortnite OG would fuck you up with a hunting rifle because they just sit and hide like a little pussy. Sorry, I'm sorry. Look, I'd like to make a formal apology to everybody on the staff of Epic Games. I apologize. I had a moment of weakness, and I met that girl at the hotel, and I came in her ass. Wait, no, that was sorry. No, that's the wrong apology. That's the Tycoon apology. I apologize. Van Pebble, you ain't right. Van Pebble, you crazy boy. That's what I need. You know what I need? I think I've figured it out. Finally, I've got it. I know what I need now. Howard Stern had Robin Quivers. I need like a spunky black girl. Doesn't have to be black. She just has to be ghetto. Get like an urban. It would. You know what? The Mexican thing would be cool because I like Mexican women. So it'd be a little sexual tension. And then every time she'd be like, "Man, Van Pebble, you crazy." You know what would be good? How about the Asian? The Asian girl that talks like black. That's good. That's popular right now. Van Pebble, man, you all be crazy now, man. You all be crazy when you be talking to me like that, B. It's like, aren't you Asian? Why do you talk like that? Don't be saying be that, B to BB. Where is this guy coming from, by the way? Oh, he's right there. Okay. Well, you be saying the craziest shit. I would want it to be a black woman. Yeah, I want. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna partner up with a black woman. This is what I'd like people to do. Go ahead and DM me on my Twitter and in my Twitch, and just say, hey, you know, here's what you have to be. You have to be black. You've got to be sassy. You got to be a sassy black sister, and you got to be all about it, girl. You know what I'm talking about, right? And then you come on in with your attitude, and I'll come in with the jokes, and we'll fucking slay this thing. And I'll be naughty, and you be like the voice of reason. And every now and then, I'll say something really, really stupid, and then you'll apologize, or maybe you'll be the one to say something dumb. Yeah, that's good. We'll go back and forth. Like every now and then, you say something like you get really pissed sometimes, to the point where people can't tell if you're, and it'll give you a chance to get your emotions. You know, women are so emotional anyway. You know, when you're bleeding at that time of month, you know what I mean, babe? And then, you know what? I'm kidding around, but like I was watching a streamer the other day who I really like. She's a really good streamer. And should I switch the Ranger pistol for that? I could run here. And she was crying, and I really love this streamer. I felt bad for her, and then I realized she's probably on her period. That's what I realized. That's the thing about women, is that they be getting all emotional and shit. Because they be bleeding and shit. From their pussy. Look, I'm sorry. I'm just happy to... I'd like to make a formal apology for that statement. It's not, and I don't want people to think, hey, we come here, you could just talk and be gross. No, you don't do that. Nope. Boy, this gun is good, huh? Pussycat, pussycat, I love you. I'm in love again. Look, I love this game. Pussycat, pussycat, I love you. And Pebble is happy to be back in this game. I mean, come on, we're top 3. When's the last time we were top 3? Been a fucking while, hasn't it? Been a while. Since I got in the top 3. Been a while. Been a while. We're still in the circle, aren't we? God damn it, I love it. Drink that. Pussycat, pussycat, I love you. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm in love with this game again. I'm in the top 2 here. I'm in second place. We're well, we don't know, do we? Excited is why I can't talk. Yeah, we were stuttering like that before then. Just can't talk. Don't blame it on the fucking game. That's your fault. If you can't talk, you fucking idiot. Ladies and gentlemen, this is fantastic. We're having a great time. We're top 2. We came in second, and you know what? I don't care. I'm so happy. I'm so happy that I came in second place. It's like, it's almost like, it's just like we said. It's like I switched bodies. I met a guy in a bar. Even better, I met a woman. That would be even more fun. Because here's the thing, like, if I did meet I don't want to try to be too gross, but the truth is, if I become a woman, we're gonna have. Although, what if I'm a woman and I wake up and I'm getting stuffed by my husband or whatever, and I'm like, why? You know, because to me that would feel like a guy is sticking his wing wang up my bum bum. I don't think I want a wing wang up my bong bong, to be honest with you. But I do. I feel like somebody that switched. I saw how the other side lived. You know what it really was more? It wasn't a body switch. I'm wrong about that. It's like I was this guy that was spoiled. And I was like, I don't like Fortnite Battle Royale. I like Fortnite. Oh gee, it's bad. And then somebody, like a ghost, came and went, do you really think that's the case? Now you will see what it's really like. Whoa! And the ghost of Fortnite came to me. That's what it was. And then I saw how shit, fucking horrible garbage that Fortnite is right now in OG. It's such garbage over there. Oh, the players are so butthole. They're so bad. That was, I mean, honestly, man, I committed to it. You have to give me credit for that. I would be a good father, you know why? Because even if I wasn't having fun playing with my little kids, like if my kids were like, Daddy, play dolls with us, and I probably would not have fun because I never liked playing dolls. But I would do it anyway. I would commit to it because I love my kids. And I do love Fortnite. I do love this game. I'm so glad that we figured out that this game's cool again. What happened to me? I guess I lost touch with how good this game really is. This game's great. It's a great game. What was wrong with me? You know what? I wasn't wrong. I mean, I think what it was is that we just got a little. We did get a little spoiled. That's what it was. Guys, man, let's be honest. Chapter 7, Season 2 was fucking the bomb. It was the bomb. It was the bomb. It really was good. It was fun. The weapons were amazing. They had the pulse pistols. I mean, it was a lot. Dude, when I really think about it, like, that game was like, it was like eating pumpkin pie for breakfast. With whipped cream. You know what I mean? You ever have whipped cream with pumpkin pie? What if you could just have it every morning for breakfast? Wouldn't that be lovely? Because I think pumpkin pie, if you were to say, what is your pie of choice? What do you want? You want pumpkin? You want apple? You want rhubarb? Ooh, rhubarb is a good one too, though. I would say it's between pumpkin or rhubarb. I would say that if I lived in the White House, and I know I'm switching topics a lot now, because I'm in a good mood and I feel good. My brain's popping. If I was in the White House, you know what I would do? There's two things I would get. I would get Cafe Luwak. Kopi Luwak. You know what Kopi Luwak is? Kopi Luwak is coffee from Indonesia. There's a certain animal. It's called it's some kind of it's not really a cat, but it's like they call it a cat because it kind of looks cat-like. But it eats these coffee. It eats the coffee and then it shits it out. And its shit does some, like, its stomach actually does something to the coffee that makes it, I think, either flavorful or better for you or both. Like, really good. And that's what I would get. If I was in the White House, I'd be like, can I please have some Cafe Luwak? And can I have some pumpkin pie? And everybody would know me as the president that, like, I'm going to die right now, aren't I? Wow, that was bad. This is not good. Hold on. Who's shooting? I mean, like, where are they shooting at me from? That's crazy. There he is. I got him. Hold on. That might not have been the guy that was shooting at me. Whoever was shooting at me was... Okay. This might be the guy because that guy was really destroying me. Then we got this, and let's try to heal up here. Oh, you can't hide and do that at the same time. Okay. Too cowardly. That was really good. See the cabbage we got out of there? That was cabbage. That was like hitting in a sand trap, is what that was. You know what I like to do? I like to compare. Well, you know what we're doing? We're using the English language. That's what we're doing. That's great. The Chaos Exploder Rifle, it has been good, but I'm good on that. I think I'm going to go with that. And actually, we should probably have, like, 2 of those rifles, because they're just such a powerful rifle. And let's do it. Let's move on. That was brilliant. We were being attacked. It was to keep this thing going. I believe I'm doing metaphors. It's like I'm a rat in a cage, and I'm trying to think of that song. How that song goes. Despite all my rage, I'm still just a rat in a cage. Despite all my rage, I am still a rat in a cage. By the way, as good as that guy is, I could argue it's not that good either. Just so you know, Smashing Pumpkins guy. Alright? It ain't that great. The surgical burst is not my favorite thing in the world. I don't really like it, no. It's triple burst, but it's not that great. I don't really think it's a very good gun. Oh, thank God. We've learned our lesson. A good, I'm proud of us because I'll be honest with you. I was getting a little nervous to play Fortnite OG. I'm like, can we really play this for like stream after stream? Like, it was starting to get like, ah. At first, it was fun because it's like a new map and it's that. Then it's like, dude, what the fuck? Yeah, this is not the gun. I don't like the surgical burst gun. But maybe we should make ourselves play with it. I like that idea. We're gonna make ourselves be good with this gun. That's how I've learned to get good at guns. It's just like make myself play with it. That's how I started masturbating. Okay, gotcha. Really funny. Yeah, that's really fucking funny. Fucking idiot. Pebble, you think you're funny, but you're not. Too much. Too much. Too much for anybody. Nobody can deal with what I do. I'm one of those guys, but I'm not like you. I'm a Fortnite player. Fuck you. I'm doing this for my country people. I'm a Fortnite player. Playing by the rules of the game. That's more loungy. We gotta do it a little bit more country. I'm a Fortnite player. Playing the game by my own rules. What's this gun here? This is the exploder, right? Oh, now I've got a red rifle. I got a red rifle in my car. I'm driving down the road. The dog's in my car with my exploder rifle. Gonna sit back and kill all the people. I also remember when country music was like really popular. It doesn't seem like I'm pretty much out of touch with everything now, but like I also feel like I can still see what's happening, and I don't know what's really popular, but I like it musically. I don't. But I would say country is not as popular as it used to be. It just doesn't seem like it really is. It seems like it's like almost now with the internet, there's no particular style anymore. It's just whoever rises to the top, I guess. Or whoever's the flavor. Like, there's always going to be a flavor. But there's no, but like there used to be a flavor like genre-wise. It's not like that anymore. It's hit or miss. You never know who's going to hit it big next. You guys a little too far away for me to try to. I think he's a little too far away. But there is a guy over there. Or was. I don't know. Now he's probably gone. Might as well pick up the rare one of those. Yeah, we're going to try to use this rifle at some point. Oh man, this didn't work, did it? I was going to jump on the zip line. I was going to do a Huey Lewis parody, but then I realized nobody knows who Huey Lewis is. But he did do a song called Walking on a Thin Line. I was going to say, trying to get the zip line, but nobody would know what the fuck I'm doing. Even I don't know what I'm doing. I'm like, what are you doing? And that's why I didn't do it. I would say stay away from that stuff. Let's go this way. Because there's going to be someone that's going to watch you. Now, they're trying to watch you. You're better off staying away from that shit. That's good. There's 4 players left. You did a good job there. You got away from that guy. Yeah, he was he was right in my Kool-Aid, if you know what I mean. What does the vault key do? What does it do besides make music like that? Four players left, ladies and gentlemen. And Pebble is one of those people. And we are back. We are officially back in this ditch. Still, I have yet to find the sniper rifle. Apparently, it's a sniper bow. It's like a bow and arrow type of thing. What do you call that? It's like, yeah, you know what I'm saying. Yeah, you know, yeah. And apparently, but I don't know where it is. But apparently, it does exist. It is real. It's real. What does this vault key thing do? Does that have anything to do with what we're about to do, or what? We gotta go this way. Ladies and gentlemen, there's 3 players left. That feels good to be top 3. After what we were just dealing with in Fortnite OG, where we could barely kill somebody. And then there was like, literally like 20 people left, and I would have 1 kill. It was so bad. Oh, I hate this guy. Oh, he's terrible. He's running away from me. Probably he doesn't have this gun, maybe, huh? Thank God they didn't beat. If they would have killed me, I would have been pissed off. They sucked. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm a little frustrated, but I'm still not even close to being as frustrated as I was when I was playing Fortnite OG. Pebble has redeemed himself. I have redeemed myself. I feel so much better. That was fucking brutal for a minute there. And I was getting very frustrated. And I feel so much better. Woo! Oh my god. In fact, as a matter of fact, should we even bother? I mean, we did a great job. Should we try to play one more maybe? I don't know. Let's see where we are here. We've been doing well. Yeah, we could get out of here. Ladies and gentlemen, I've proven something. And I've learned it firsthand. And it's interesting that this is something that I want parents to show their children. Maybe take out the cursing and the disgusting part that I talked about sex and Mexican women being good in bed. But the thing I would like people to take away from that stream is the grass is always greener on the other side. Because there I was, right? Let's go over it, right? There I am, man. I'm miserable. I'm real miserable, all right. The next thing you know, real misery happened. Fortnite OG. Fortnite OG is gotta be one of the worst things I've ever been experienced in my life. I don't think I've been in a worse game of my life. The players camp. It's awful. And I want to say this to the Fortnite. I might have to clip this. All you Fortnite OG people, step your goddamn game up and make it more fun for us. Stop camping. Whatever you think OG is, you ain't it. All right? You're not good. And I'm sick of you. You're ruining the game for people like myself who need a place every now and then I need to get away from Battle Royale and I need to play an OG game, and you're making it fucking unfun. I think I joined a lobby that had 90 some odd people in it. There was 20 people left. I had one fucking kill and I couldn't move because I had people camping all around me, waiting for me to run so that they could shoot me. And then when I tried to find out where they were coming from, guess what? I couldn't find out where they were because they were fucking cowards. You're a bunch of cowards. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Pebble. I'm happy to be here. That's the stream for the night. Pebble streaming tonight. We'll be back tomorrow with some more of the same. I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. I might be called to work. That'd be fun. I mean, if we're going to work this month, it's only going to be like, there's not much of this month left, to be honest. I'm hoping to at least get some scheduled shifts in. 2 a week would be great. I'm cool if they just called me in next week. That would be awesome. But you'll still see me tomorrow, most likely. We're gonna do some. We're gonna do Hogwarts. So now we're doing open world games. We're gonna do Hogwarts. I always like to have one open world game, one racing game, one this game, one that game. And Fortnite is my game for Battle Royale. Even though we both know OG is terrible. But Battle Royale is still good, and that proves it. I mean, those are some great games. It's still good. I do wish there was a little bit more weapon choice, but you got to realize they just rolled out with this, so I give it a week or two to get good. So thank you, Fortnite. I do apologize for talking shit about your Battle Royale. Hey, I learned my lesson. Tomorrow we'll be playing some more Fortnite. We will be playing some Hogwarts. And then we'll see what else, because we have games that we are playing. And I just don't know. That's the fun part, is figuring out what we're going to play and then playing it. We do have some games in the rotation right now. I just can't remember what they are. And to be honest with you, I am trying to get my life on track. I'm trying to work right now. That's my big struggle right now, is getting into a work schedule where I'm actually working. And so that's going to take some time. And it's already been 2.5 months. So like, I'm starting to get to the point where I really want to just focus on getting to work. So I'd like to make a message to everybody right now. No, I'm just kidding. Ladies and gentlemen, Van Pebble is doing just fine. Most likely you will see us tomorrow. Everybody have a great night. I hope you're having a good summer, and we'll see you later. I'm going to get the fuck out of here. That was fun. See ya.